All right, Paul Hefty here with the Triangle Football System, going over defense. We want to talk some defensive adjustments to our 4-3 defense. Let's take a look. Okay, quick, we'll go through the calls and kind of the rules for it, but then we'll show you diagrams and pictures of each so you can see a visual. Base call, real simple. We use this against double tight end sets or double H-backs so that they've got 9 gaps. We're going to be able to spread our front with a base in the multiple 4-3 front. Swap call is for the corner and a safety. It's when we have a single tight end or Y and you're in a 2-back set and it's the weak side away from the 3-by-1. They'll actually just swap responsibilities. Trips, as we've gone over, is our automatic call to 3-by-1. It's a roll 3 coverage out of our cover 4 shell. Empty, real simple, we use against empty sets, but it's when they're in a 3-by-2. So what we're going to do is we'll go trips to the 3 receiver side, just like we talked, but then on the weak side to the 2 receiver side, we'll have that linebacker will be in a spread technique. And then last is quads, is where you get an empty set, but you've got 4 receivers on one side. So a 4-by-1, we'll use our empty adjustment to the 4 receiver side. And so we'll just kick the backers, though, out of that spread set to handle that 4th receiver. Let's take a look now at some visuals. So here's your swap. You're going to see we've got the single tight end or single wide to the right, but then they're in a 2-back set. It's got to be 2-back. So what we get is we can go ahead and have the dog or the weak side corner become the force player, and the goat is the deep cover. We just swap their responsibilities. This is that trips formation. So when we get a 1-back, but we've got a 3 receiver to 1 receiver set for alignment, then we want to go ahead and you can see we're still in our cover 4 shell, but we're going to roll into a cover 3 where the ox comes up into force and the goat will go take that deep third. So this is just a trips right now with motion. They're in a 2-by-2 set out of the 1-back. They motion across the 3-by-1. You can see it easily now. The goat becomes the force and the ox becomes the deep middle player. Right now, when we get an empty set, we're going to get this 3-by-2 formation. So to the defense's left here, you can see we've got a 3 receiver because that's a tight end there on the bottom. We're going to go ahead and roll into a cover 3 there, again out of that cover 4 shell, so our trips. But then on the weak side, we're going to go ahead and spread so we get into a double apex against that empty look with the mic still in the middle. If they motion from a 1-back to an empty set, again, we just go ahead and can use our empty call. And we're now to the defense's right. We're going to go ahead and roll the cover 3 there, and we're going to be in a double apex or spread call with it. Easy adjustments.